but I really it too.
Yeah, it could be exciting, really could be. Not a bad start this for Dobell though, he's hitting the right areas. Advances down the looking kit for the old blasters out there.
I like it. I like the little sash. Reminds me of my favourite football club from Australia, the Richmond Tigers. Lovely bit. Oh, yeah, there's a good kit, actually. I really do enjoy that.
That's a serious number. Sort of throw it rolling back the ears with it. Short, sort of tickled away leg side. Will definitely be at least a single. It's eventually well covered down at on the early signs of an interesting start. This just 3 off the first over. It's not been a bad start this for the Blasters. Trying to finish out the over. Wider but pushed away. And
well, who's stretched and 2024 calendar. What a year! Good bowling though.
Yeah, it's been pretty tidy. Have to say, interesting position where we are set up here, Phil. Got to say, behind the old protection.
Yeah, yeah. We have the net mesh in front of us.
Hit firmly down the ground again, and they again push the single. Ask the question here, umpire. Doesn't
yeah, very good arm, wasn't it? Yeah.
Recovered nicely after the misfield.
I got to say, the last couple of days been in the game.
In singles at the moment, so with fans around.
10 runs off the and no danger of any elevation.
Such a talented player. He's a strong man as well. He's kind of very fit and physically.
Yeah.
So that's again something that's going to play. He's 24 off 9 at the moment. That's an excellent delivery. Well, there's a mix-up here, and it's gone to the striker's end, and it's going to be a very, very eventful dot ball after all that.
Oh, there was
a fair distance.
Oh, absolutely.
Question of maybe there was a... Oh, dear. It's going to get hit firmly, but it's going to be dropped.
Oh.
It was an excellent shot on 24, and it's going to be a disappointing way to end the
play, getting 30 for no wicket loss in that power play, but I really felt the skipper just went a little bit casual with the stick and the one hand out.
Yeah.
He didn't have to stretch that far.
Yeah.
Possibly could have got the second one around it. Maybe just took it a little bit casual. He'll be thinking about that right now.
Yeah, you can see there. It was a good first over, just considering the 4, but then 14 and 12 of...
Yep.
Man at sort of point for the 4th over. Tagging it so far as my time out for Gill. Keeper standing up now. And he's going to just pump it leg side. There is a fielder out there.
Deep fielder on the leg side. He's very square. And the deep mid wicket is probably a little bit straighter than regulation. So there is a gap there. Big gap.
Goes for it. And hasn't quite got all of it. This is Heinrich. Could be a chance. Oh, and it is going to get taken. That's an excellent grab down at deep mid-wicket. Super catch from Suresh Dobell, who had a pretty good first over with the ball. They took him off. They're saving him for later on, and he's taken an absolute blinder out there on the leg side, and that's going to be the big, big wicket, the big fish, and Heinrich Geddeke's gone. Yeah,
that's a massive wicket, and that's the fielder I was just talking about. The fielder who's run around, have a look, he's come at a lot of distance to get to that and takes it cleanly, goes to ground, but he protects the ball and holds it up. Good catch.
Yeah, you can just see, and we'll have to go. The score.
We'll see if the Blasters can... Prasath comes in.
Yeah, this is a dangerous batter. He's a big, big man, both physically and metaphorically in the game of cricket. He's sort of medium pace. Depends what he bowls. He can either bowl you some nice little seam dibbly dobblers, or he can bowl you some decent spin. So he's going to be very crucial for this overseas side. Gill strikes down the ground. Could be another chance. Oh, and it is. He's taken a tumble, but he's taken an absolute stunner of a catch down at long on yet again. It's that man. You can't take him out of the game. Suresh Dobell. He takes another outstanding catch, and things are just going from bad to worse for the overseas. It's the other opener now, Gill, who goes for a disappointing 6.
Incredible. I thought the fielder was out of position, proved me wrong, and took an absolute ripper catch. Watch this one again. Yes, moved around, goes to ground, but he makes really good movement down there. Obviously, he's the right fielder to be in that position, because where he's standing, he's had to go to
tournament. Is going to come on.
Umpire just there.
It is a bit windy.
Yeah, we've had a bit of nice condition. Still looking to picture it. You can see that everything
out for Prasath. Got to think about where this wind's going. Can't really feel it where we are. And again, up in the air. Could be a chance. Oh, and it's another absolute stunner. Well, Phil, you've been saying that the catches have been outstanding so far in this tournament, and today it's, well, I tell you what, it's not letting you down. That's another brilliant catch. And I tell you what, if there's ever a man you want to remove for just one, it's Varun Prasath, and that's a big, big wicket.
That is an absolute ripper. Clip that. put that onto social media. That's going to go viral. Comes forward and clasps it. What a terrific catch that was.
Oh, another disappointing bat.
Word shaky at the
Catches win you matches, folks.
Not at all. And as you call it,
misses out. Each
play. We thought, oh, they're going to put. Looks like that's
a disappointing way to go. It was the shot to play. It was short and wide on the offside, but he picks out the fielder, and that's a disappointing way to go. And it's going to be 4 down.
There. These little sort of mishit skide shots, trying to hit themselves maybe out of trouble. Overseas, they need to buckle down here. There's still 4.5 overs to go in this innings of theirs. 48 for 4 on the board. They need to grind this one out and start the acceleration later.
He's been sat there on strikers.
Just
with better delivery. 2
for the team that bats first. And
the lowest of fairness they've taken.
Yeah, unfortunately that one has gone down in the outfield there. Probably because we've been sport the first couple of days. I'm expecting everything to be caught. But yeah, unfortunately that one has gone down in the outfield there.
Bit of an
I think the demons in his head said, "Don't let go of the ball. Don't let go of the ball."
Trying not to.
Let's try again.
Conceding the single though, it's not too detrimental to what they're trying to do here. This time is it firmly, and that's going to be 4. Lovely cut shot from.
Before he mentions get a boundary, but that is a crack
under his eyes, nice and still at the point of impact. Needs to go a little bit straighter here. It's a bit of a sticky wicket, this artificial turf here in Malta. One belongs to the bowler. Any part of it, and it's okay. Quicker one, shorter leg side, but again, even though he's just hit that shot away onto the offside for 4, he just doesn't quite look as if he's in the form of his life here. He's just not quite catching up with that so far.
Yeah, short delivery, and he had enough time to really size that one up and to adjust and swing it around the corner, and he just couldn't get a proper hit on that one, as you say.
Last delivery, and well, this time is up in the air, not going to fall to a fielder.
That has to happen here. Maybe trying to hit themselves out of that.
Yeah. Just a full toss, but Hurley again.
Content with a single, and yeah, you're absolutely right.
And that delivery days, you know, it's... Yeah, I want to... Keeping things tidy.
It's down on his haunches.
Oh, and this could be close here. There's some back foot movement, and let's have a look. Well, I tell you what, I think there's a bit of movement here. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh. Is it up or is it down? I think he might only just be okay here. Let's have a look. And rises with the ball. Does
the toe down before the bails came off. Good work, guys.
Not too bad at all, though, from Nagy. Oh, nice and full again. All he could do is, well, no, one and push through for a single. But singles aren't going to get up.
Down the ground, punch square, and that is a cracking delivery to bowl in the 9th. 65 for 4, only 10 deliveries to come. Where are the overseas going to end up? They've got to be thinking about pushing into the 90s. They've got to be onto that.
Yeah, they need a big influx of runs quickly. Shot, really nicely played. Just that's going to be 4 more.
Gap perfectly, and as you say, Charlie, across the carpet, 4 runs all day.
Interesting moment here. There's been a retirement as Hurley is going to get retired out 7 off 11, and new batter will come out then. Trying to confirm as to who that is. Believe that's going to be Liam Stewart, who has taken us on their toes. Yeah,
we used to have them in Australia.
Yeah, Nagy.
Yeah, he's non-striker.
Tries to.
Wide. Good turn away from.
Not easy. Not easy. Off the splice. Coming off it. 10 runs off the last 2. Very impressive.
Strike and you know, or up, just belt it. But the bowling.
Yeah. They'll take the. Sure. Oh yeah. Got last ball potential back, and I think he's going to get this off their 10. Stewart came out to give Hilly some support, but again, just couldn't really find the middle of the bat. Then the boundary rate not where it needed to be. The overseas, they've got a lot of work to do. Of course, the Pajiba Blasters, well, they're going to be looking to try and chase this down within the 10.
Yeah, look, I mean, you've nailed it there succinctly, and just that little summary there, Charlie. They just look so rusty. Fits and start. A lot of boundaries.
The game and side place
Paul got to do that. with the Spanners, they'll look after you and you'll look after them and have a really good time. Engage, chat, and talk to us too. That's the most important thing. And we're going to see what's going to happen next as the Blasters look to put on 80 runs to snatch the dirty old wide. He misses kind of everything up with a free hit. So, Sathi, he's going to love this. Let's see if he can blast this one out of the park. And just getting on the back of something that Charlie said in the first innings about these uniforms. That is a good retro look. That those colours, a little bit retro. Reminds me of a company I used to work for, which I'm not going to mention here, but that's probably why I'm sort of liking the uniform so much. Anyway, free hit coming. What can happen here? Technically, the first legal delivery of the day. And swing and a miss. Let's turn that free hit into a free miss, they say. And definitely the bowler, that's Moidi, he's dodged a bullet there. So we're off and running now. A Maximo, big hit. Run chase, 1 run on the board. Obviously that extra. Well, that's been clipped a bit better. That's probably the shot that they wanted to play on. Almost in... and he goes for a second one. That's even better. That sounded terrific. As it goes up the race towards the car park and up past where the cats live. That's a cracking shot. Charlie Hunt joins me just as he also celebrates that lovely shot for 6. Charlie, what do you reckon?
It's a stunning shot, really is.
That.
One thing got to remember about this man, Sathi, best score on the network, 70 not out. Guess who it was against?
Tell me.
It was the overseas.
It
was against the overseas. So he likes what the overseas offer up to him, so he's going to be looking forward to it. Yeah, previously he's played for Matt today, of course, but
yep.
Yeah, the Pagiba Blasters.
Wow.
And, well, he's blasted a couple away to start.
That's a good little bit of trivia there. He loves the overseas bowling, and he's just shown it now.
Yeah, he's got just shy of 1,000 runs on the network. He's in the upper echelon.
So just a little bottom edge. Okay, so we might see some fireworks here from Sathi against the overseas bowlers.
Yeah, he's got a good record on the network of scoring runs. Oh, that's right off the toe end. Get the old cue out.
But he's only going to face the last ball.
Keen to try and chase it. And what's been a very interesting first over. 14.
Around the ground, and they'll Golam in the chat.
Towards point. Oh no. Put down. He gets put down by the likes of Liam Stewart, and that really was a simple catch. And you can't be putting the likes of Sathi down.
Oh no. Push league. Liam's just unsighted there. Maybe from the front and we'll see it again.
Yeah, this one is hit and copy apart from the fact that it was
wow.
The same area. This time goes all.
I know all the guys in the chat were asking about Johnny. He is here at the ground, and there he is, looking pretty happy in his usual spot. Look at this for a shot, though.
Just muscled over the offside, really.
It really was.
Just pure strength and timing over the offside. Was a bit, of course, they take on the Blasters in the next fixture. Oh, goes again, and there is a man out there. And
oh, you are kidding.
That is a ripper.
That is unbelievable.
Oh.
Ripper.
And unfortunately, when you're a
just tip your lid and say, fair call.
And unfortunately, when you're a batter, there's nothing you can do about those. He goes for 19, and it's 20 for 1 for the Blasters. Next batter then is Matani, who was busy at long off, and he's just going to nurdle this for a dot to start. Well, this is where the overseas have really got to apply the squeeze now, haven't they?
Oh, they do.
They've got 2 batters who are both none off 1. They really have got to try and change things up. Goes for it and has got it. That is picked gloriously from Matani, and that's going to go for a glorious 6. And while the over ends up going for a fair few, they do get the wicket, but the onslaught continues. 12 come off it. It's 26 for 1 at the end of the second.
Oh, have a look at that action with the wrist. Just whips it with proper power. Great Maximo there. So the Maximos are reigning. The wicket has fallen, but as you say, damage was done. 26 for 1 off 2, marching their way towards that score of 80.
Well, you were telling me last night that the catching's been outstanding, and I know that Malta, it's put it nicely, sometimes isn't known for its catches, but look at this. I mean, it doesn't get better than that. And you look at that, it's got the gallery behind